I wish to take this earliest opportunity to congratulate the President for listening to the people and subsequently dismissing the cabinet. His action was a demonstration that indeed sovereign power belongs to the people, as captured under Article 1 of the Constitution. And also it's a message to all of us that our President is a listening President. The noises that we have been having, the President has acted, and on my own behalf and on behalf of the residents of Bomet, I want to congratulate the President for that very bold move that he took yesterday by dismissing the cabinet. I want also to believe that, as he mentioned yesterday, that he will be consulting widely, that the people will be appointed to that position will be a people that will support the President in his agenda, a people that will be humble enough to listen to everybody, even the border guys, the mamambokas, as we mentioned when we were campaigning. So we are praying for the President for God guidance and wisdom as he do the consultations and as he prepares to appoint a new cabinet. Otherwise, I want to assure him of my support and the support of the people of Bomet. Pongezi sana rais kwa ile kazi ulifanya jana. On the same breath, I wish to commend everyone who took part in exercising their constitutional right to assemble, picket, and present their petitions to my office yesterday. Of course, you remember I mentioned the day before yesterday that I will be receiving visitors. In the evening of the same day, I think it changed because I expected to see chances. But unfortunately, I think the story changed and the issues changed. But all the same, we want to listen because everybody who participated yesterday is a resident of Bomet, and at the end of the day, we must listen. So that is the beauty of our democracy. However, I wish to condemn what happened. The violence that was witnessed was uncalled for. And from the talks in social media, and later on when they addressed the press outside my office, everybody called the message and the intentions of those demonstrations yesterday. They are out to destroy property, and they were out to kill. They were after lives. And you can get from this, the speakers who spoke yesterday. One even was threatening that and telling me that you are lucky that we didn't get you. Otherwise, it will be a different story. So that is a very clear message that probably the multitude meant well for all of us. But a few individuals wanted to take advantage of that and destroy our properties and even kill some of us. That is the message, and that is what we can decode from the speeches that were made yesterday. So that one we want to condemn. And it is unfortunate because that demonstration was led by a member of our county assembly. And I want to call upon the assembly to take the necessary actions against that member. Even leading demonstrators to the assembly itself was uncalled for. So I think the assembly, the speaker, and the relevant committee in the assembly should take actions against that member. Otherwise, I want to confirm to you that I did receive your memorandum. I have your issues. It's before me, even as I'm speaking. And I will go through and address some of those issues and maybe give you a response where it is required. Otherwise, we don't want violence and disunity in our county. I want to congratulate the president. The genesis of some of the things that we are witnessing, especially the fights that we have, is one of the members that was dismissed yesterday. Some of the monies that were used in organizing those demonstrations came from the same fellow, and I've been complaining. But finally, thank God, I have been vindicated. What I've been saying all along. You saw the way people are celebrating. It's not only Bomet. Yeah? The 47 counties. So that means Barchok has been right all along. Had we listened to ourselves when we spoke earlier on, we would not be where we are at the moment. But we thank God that the genesis of our problems is over. And I am looking forward to a new beginning, even in terms of relationship with our leadership in Bomet. Otherwise, Rais, thank you, Sana. Thank you so much for solving our problem. And for solving a problem for so many of us in this country. Because as much as 22 CSS were sent home, I think only one was isolated, and you saw the way people were celebrating. I'm also celebrating, and maybe the course of this day, I will invite you to some celebration, because now Bomet is back to the right track in terms of our relationships and even in terms of development. Thank God. Mungu ni nani? So my office wishes to acknowledge the receipt of your petition, as I have mentioned. That was received by the security officers, and the reason why it was received is because of the reasons that I have mentioned, because intelligence revealed that the demonstration was not peaceful. They were coming after me, after my life and properties of the county. So, but I want to thank the security officers they received, and subsequently the same was delivered to me. We commit to carefully peruse through all these concerns as captured in the document you submitted, after which we shall be informing the public about our next course of action. However, there are some few things I want to address. Partly some of those issues have been mentioned in your petition. I want to start with water. I don't want to look like I'm very responsible. I'm listening because I'm also affected. When you don't have water in your businesses, particularly in Bomet, I also don't have water in my office. So when you cry, I'm also crying. And I don't want to run away from my responsibility. So I want to tell the residents of Bomet, if we have to organize demonstration, let us go to KPLC. Why should your electricity be disconnected, yet the bills have been paid? Except for 3 schemes. The rest, out of 14, the rest are 0. There are counties that have huge bills, and they have not been disconnected. Every time we go to our local KPLC offices, we are told these are instructions from above. Thank God, some of the people were removed yesterday. And I want to tell our senator, because he also is part of this problem, please let us not take advantage of our misfortunes, the pressures that we have, the challenges that we have to play politics. And at the end of the day, our people are suffering. And the reason why I'm saying that, I know. I didn't want to go public on the same, but I don't want to take blame at the same time. Everybody has to carry his own cross. And if you want to use your connections up there to disadvantage the people of Bomet, the people who elected you, shame on you. And this is the same thing that happened even with our dam side. And the person who was leading the demonstration yesterday, Victor himself, can confirm that. Because at some point, I was using my phone, talked to him, and then I used the same phone. Victor talked to him on the issue of the dam side. But instead of assisting us, he went round. Now anaambia watu wakanyagie so that I can feel. I'm not the one who is suffering. It will be the people of Bomet. Similarly, the ICT center in the software factory. They went to the offices, to the ministry, telling the ministry that there is no land. This one should be taken to another place. Yet you have been elected by these same people that you want them to be disadvantaged. Shame on you. And I'm not going to take it any more lightly. I've been suffering for long in silence. So it is high time that everybody takes responsibility for whatever actions that they are part of. I don't want my people to be disadvantaged. I have my budget, I have a responsibility, and I want to tell you, don't blame my MCAs. I don't expect an MCA to stand in public and prosecute issues. They have a forum where they do that. That I want to mention is on salaries. And I want to say, hakuna mtu achalipwa in the executive, except for water company that has been having its own problem. I agree, we have a problem in that Pomwasco. We have a problem. And I mentioned the other day steps that we have taken, including writing letters to the Office of the Auditor General to come and audit that entity. And they responded last week. So the only thing that we are waiting for is for this budget to be loaded, then we facilitate them so that they can come and audit. Assembly has also taken action, and we have a very comprehensive report that has come to my desk that was released, I think, one month ago or 2 months. So I have a very comprehensive report. We also have reports from the board and my own reports through my own intelligence. So the only thing that we need to do is to harmonize and see ways of reorganizing that for Moscow so that they service electricity bills, they supply water, and they also pay salaries to their employees. So as we are speaking, sina deni ya mtu yeyote. So when there are no payment of salaries, I don't also receive salaries. I'm an employee as much as I was elected by the people of Bomet. So we don't have any salary arrears. Of course, we received very late our disbursement as counties. We still have one that is pending. Probably it will be rolled over to this financial year. And that is money that was supposed to be used last financial year. But we don't complain. We know the challenges that we have as a country. So I don't have any salary as people are claiming to nalipa kila mtu. Casual workers, we have handed over the cleaning of this town to a contractor. So we pay and nalipa watu wake. So I don't have any direct link now with the casual workers that we have doing cleanliness in a number of our towns, because that one has been taken care of by our contractor. Otherwise, let us always remain truthful na tuambiane ukweli. Please let us not play politics with the lives of our people. It's unfortunate that we also have 2 members, elected members of parliament, that were actively involved yesterday in varying coups to Bomet, giving money to people who are coming to loot and to destroy properties and even kill. I don't want to give you names now, but I have them. And I know the role they played and the role that the senator also played. I was shocked yesterday when he mentioned in a live interview in a studio that is the one who informed me of the existence of a document in the website of Auditor General. I want to tell him that we received the hard copies even before it is posted to the website. And please, if you have to extract from any document, like you did, extract from the minutes of the Senate. And by the way, we have written a protest. We have registered our displeasure with what our senator did the other day when we appeared answering questions on Riverol Hospital to Meandikia clerk and the committee. You can't take the minutes. That is confidential document. After all, that report has not been adopted by the Senate. So why do you share with the public? Why do you share? I will excuse somebody who is not a lawyer, but Wakili is a lawyer. So please behave and let us give the right information to the public. Let us not misinform the public. Let us not edit public documents just to suit the message that you want to give to the public. I don't run away from my responsibility. I don't run away from accountability. And I want to be transparent to the people of Bomet. And I've said, please, if there is any issue, ask. And that is why even I go sometimes, most of the time I'm in these radio talk shows. And I've encouraged even the presenters, please, if there is one person who has been criticizing my administration, I want you to give that person, let him ask a question or ask the question, and I will respond. Because I don't want him or her to discuss me when I'm not there to answer. So I'm open. And I've said the first person that I'm serving is our supreme being, that is our God. You may not understand my intentions, but there is one who understands. So I've served you in good faith. And it is always my principle that we build good relationship with all the leadership. In fact, at some point, nilikuwa nimewaambia watu wa Nairobi, pambana na Nairobi, muone vitu vimeingia nyumbani. By the way, 85% of our budget is in Nairobi. The one that I'm talking about is 15%. So we want to also to fill the 85%. And I want to believe we'll be able to fill, because part of the problem that we are facing is what was cleared yesterday. Even the 150 million mliambiwa ya barabara ya lami. Is it the same thing? Kila naenda naona hapo Kenya Women imepomolewa. After 2 weeks, the same place. So is that where we shall spend the 150 million that was meant for upgrading, or I don't know, barabara kwa hii town? So, but I want to thank God that the president has cleared the way for us so that we can also benefit kama watu wa Bomet. So please, let us not play politics with the people of Bomet. Today, twende siasa. From today, twende siasa. I will not be keeping quiet. So, hata wewe usinyamaze. So, twende 100% siasa. But I want to promise the people of Bomet that I will deliver. Charge me on my performance in 2027. As much as I've talked that nitaingia siasa vizuri, I will not fail you, because mumeniheshimu and you have given me a chance to serve as the governor of Bomet. So I will not fail in that, because by failing you, I'm first of all failing God, who has given me a chance. And for your information, anybody who has fought me, I normally say, I serve under the grace of God. And if you fight me, I want to assure you that you will be disgraced. And this is not the first time I'm saying that. And a number of people who have done that have been disgraced. Because sina ubaya na kila mmoja wetu. I don't have. And I am not saying that for the sake of politics. Sina ubaya, sina moyo mbaya na whoever. Even my opponents, wenye tulichapana nao kisiasa, sina ubaya. Siasa ni siasa. But when it comes to service, when it comes to respecting you as an individual, as a person, when it comes to respecting your family and respecting everybody, ninafanya hiyo kwa moyo wangu. And this is, I've not changed. This is what I was when I was a class teacher. This is what I was when I was a deputy governor. This is what I am when I'm the governor. And this is what I will be tomorrow. I don't know. Ile itakuja kesho. But I know I will not change. And I know I will not let you down. So be open. Tell me, when we meet in function, tuelezane, lakini kwa njia ya heshima. Sawa sawa? That is what I'm just requesting. Otherwise, I think those are some of the issues that I wanted to address. Ako ambacho kitawatesiya ngipsigis.